Morning. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Are we working? Are we stalling? Yeah. Yes, I'm fully aware my nails aren't done. They will be shortly. I hope everybody had an amazing 4th of July. We did ish. We went swimming and see, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to make it because I do know that you were out camping at Cape Cod. So I decided to give it to you. Sounds like a plan, Sheena. All right. Here we go. Okay. Time to figure out the week. So, here we go. No sessions today, but I have cleaning at my mom and dad's. And then Monday, and then Tuesday. I know this is not one of the most fun parts, but yep, it is what it is. Most definitely, Sheena. And you will figure it out in spades. All right. Tuesday's done. Wednesday. Okay, my brain needs to wake up, but I can figure this out. And last one. All right. My stuff for the week is down. Now, let me flip over to my weekly page and let's get the forecast, shall we? I don't know if I really want to. Actually, I think I'm going to put it here. Humidity 79%. Oh, yay. It's going to be a great one. 85 degrees today. 92 degrees. 93 degrees and rain. 93 degrees. 94 degrees. I feel like I'm living by my son. 89 degrees. Rain. And 88 degrees. This is going to be an awful week. Hey, Miss Jackie. Not a problem. Hey, lady, I did send you out your brand new MDS yesterday. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it. Let me know. There's even color on it. Okay. Meals. I am doing the same thing this week that I did the other week. I am just writing down the meals that I have, and we're going to eat them as needed. Where did my page go? There it is. All right, so chicken Alfredo, and then beef and noodles, and then meatballs and spinach, and then meatball and pepper pizza. And then burgers. And that is all I should need because it should cover pretty much the entire week. Next up, Juan's work. Okay, that's all done. I have cleaning today. So that is an appointment. I will have to make mail on Saturday. It's not an appointment, but I know it's coming, so I might as well do it because the mail that we have only lasts a week because I make it. All right. So, Zoom appointments, whatever they are, get your appointments written down. Check your other devices if you have to. We're going to have a train here shortly. Wonderful. And then we will be good to go for today. I don't know if I should stop talking with the train. I don't think you guys can even hear me, can you, with the train? All right. Well, at least with the engine going by, it should be a little bit easier. Dress to shoes. I hope everybody is dressed, especially you, Jackie, considering it's noon. So I hope you're dressed to shoes. Okay, good. Make sure you're dressed to shoes so that way if anything pops up, you can just go. You don't have to be worrying about, oh, hold on, I got to get dressed. Hold on, I got to do this. Hold on, I got to do that. You can be ready to go. So, morning, Laura. Make sure you're dressed to shoes. Every morning, without fail. You can get dressed to pajamas and have a pajama day. Just make sure you put shoes on, too. Thank you, Sheena. Yes, please don't forget to give me a like on this video. I am so awful at self-promotion when it comes to the business side of this job. It is loud. That is where I need to improve. The self-promoting, the money, it's just all bad for me. All bad for me. I'm not good at any of that. That's not my forte. My forte is sitting here talking with you people, getting things figured out. That's what I'm good at. And if I didn't think that like having Juan as my business partner or whatever would make me lose clients, I'd have him do it. But he doesn't have any tact, and that's part of the reason why I love him. Okay. Meals, sleep. Come on. Our core 6. We know we need to do this every day. If we don't do anything, we need to do that. We need to drink our water. So utterly important. Going to be so utterly important with these 90-degree days. We need to eat our meals. Yes, you still need to eat even when it is hot. And I know sometimes that can be hard, but you got to do it. I know. It never comes up in my head. It is what it is. Yes, and I need people. That's the way that it goes. Um, each meals, get a good night's sleep, pamper, move. Um, take your meds. That's it. Take your meds. I know. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. That's something I need to work on. That is my challenge. That's I think that's the best way to put it. That's my challenge. Um, because I understand how people how finances can go. So I never like to hound people for money. I can't stand that. Um, and the like and subscribe, shameless self promotion. That's just, I could do that, Laura. I could write a card out at the end, put it here, say hit a like, blah, blah, blah. I'll work on that this month, guys. I will work on it. That is a long train. We normally don't have long trains like that in the morning on Sunday. We just don't. Ow. I just poked myself with my nail. No, well, thank you, Laura. If I could get paid for just being me, I'd do it. But that's not the way it works. All right, here we go. Do that core 6 so that way you take care of your inner, the core. That's why I call it core, because it is the basis of everything that you do. It helps do the cleaning, the pickup putaways, and all of that wonderful jazz. I guarantee I will not be able to do a noon. I will be out cleaning. Sheena, you can still call me. I will just be cleaning at my mom and dad's. Okay. Oh, here we go. Shh, quiet again. Now we can actually hear the birds. Intention. My intention today is, I I think I need to put down patience for myself, because I have to go clean at my mom and dad's, and then I have to come back here and clean. Well, all of that, I need to make sure also, with it going to be hot, that I take care of myself. And so I need to make sure I have patience and understand that things will get done. So, goals. I need to do my nails. I need to do my nails. I just don't know with what yet. I need to do my nails. I don't think that there's anything else, because everything else in the day is just full of cleaning. So I think, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it at nails today. That's my only goal, because everything else is a scheduled thing, except for cleaning the house, but that's not a goal. I suppose it kind of is. It's just so big that I don't like putting it down as a goal. So, all right, plan your calendar. I need to do one of these videos inside so you guys can see Giuseppe's stuff. I will get there eventually. Okay, plan your calendar. Like I said, today I have no appointments. I just have to clean. And then when I get home, I just have to clean. I mean, I don't have much to do here, but there's a few things that as I was walking out, I noticed need to go where they need to go. The windows I noticed were really dirty, so I'm going to get those. So although I could wait for Tuesday with flat surfaces to do the windows. We'll see. I don't know yet. I think I should not say how much I'm going to do today until I see how the heat affects me. Because while it won't be bad at my parents' house, I then have to drive home in that wonderful car with no heat, with no air. So, just next day. You guys will see it. Honestly, it's an amazing little thing. He played with his brother for like 2 hours yesterday, working on his math and reading and comprehension skills, without even realizing it. Dallas even made him do Dallas's life points. It was quite fun. I enjoyed it. But he was a little frustrated and stuff like that, because you're dealing with some big numbers, I guess. And so he would get frustrated if he wouldn't do the math right. And I mean, he's just being my kid. I got to get it right the first time. So, planned meals. Breakfast today is going to be ham and cheese. Lunch is going to happen at mom and dad's, so I don't know what mom's going to make, so I can't write it down. And dinner, let's do beef and noodles. Let's do beef and noodles. Beef and gravy over noodles. It shouldn't be that heavy. It kind of is. I think I may have to redo my menu plan. Keep those things listed that I have all the ingredients for, and just figure out something else. Because with 90-degree days, everything that I've got listed there is going to be kind of heavy. filling, but heavy. And that's not always what you want out of a meal. So I need to reevaluate that. And I think that's the hardest thing with summertime is getting nice, hearty, nutritious meals in our bodies and not having them be too heavy that you don't want to eat them. So I need to reevaluate, I think, because just sitting out here, and it's still nice out here right now, the thought of even having, something hot with gravy, just, I gotta think about it. I need to think about it. I'm going to get such a bruise right here. It's not there yet. Oh, but it's coming. I have such a bruise right there. Oh, I smacked the intake knob for the water on our pool as I was going around. It was not fun. Anyways, okay. I digress. I'm very good at that. Oh, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. If anybody has read The Hunger Games, you need to read this book. I got it done in 3 days. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I still hate President Snow. It was unbelievable. And since all 3 Hunger Game books are on the 100 books that you should read before you die, I was able to go from reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes to reading the 3 Hunger Game books without skipping a beat. But, oh my goodness, what an evil man. See, this is why I'm content not to have drama in my life, because it's in my books. I also realized this past weekend that my daughter-in-law and I are very much alike. And that must be why I love her dearly. We were just talking and, she'd be like, see, your mom gets it. Your mom knows. Your mom gets it. And we were talking about how, like, for Juan and I and her and Dallas, we're 2 halves of one whole. Where one person falters, the other one excels. And where that person falters, the other one excels. So how it makes a good union. Trying sometimes, but a good union. Okay, bed. Make the bed. Make the bed. We need to make the bed. Why do we need to make the bed? We need to make the bed because it's easy. We need to make the bed because then on our list of things that we haven't done and this and that, we can at least look and see we made our bed. We can be very happy with the fact that we did it. We don't have to worry about it. We just did it. It is something so little. It takes a little amount of time, but it can shoot you off into the stratosphere for getting things done. And that is why I like starting with making your bed. I understand why Fly Lady does shining her sink, and maybe that's why I'm so connected with making the bed. Because when I was down in my pit of doom and gloom and despair, making my bed is what crawled me out of it, whereas shining her sink was why Fly Lady did it. So having that bed made is what helped me crawl out to say, okay, well, you did something little there. Maybe you can do something else. And like I said, for the first couple of weeks, yeah, I made the bed and then I laid right back down in it. But that's a whole nother story. None that anybody wants to hear because it's depressing. So, make your bed. It's easy. It's simple. Hell, even a Navy commander agrees with me. Make the bed. Why do you think they make those boys learn how to make the bed so nice and tight you can bounce a quarter off of it? Because making the bed is important. Next to learning how to stand up straight, it's one of the first things that those boys learn how to do. You would like to hear? It's depressing, though. It's really depressing. Okay, quick recap. I'll give you guys a quick recap. When Jasek wasn't even a year old, I lost our baby Jensen. He was born, he lived for a little while, and then he died. And that destroyed me. So I spent the next couple of months in bed, only getting up because Jasek needed something. He is probably the only reason why I'm still here. Because you can't survive if you don't eat. I didn't clean, didn't cook, didn't do nothing. Like, cooking for meals was the extent of you better. Oh, okay. The extent of cooking is, there's hot dogs in the fridge. There's Hot Pockets. There's whatever. Didn't cook, didn't shower, didn't do nothing. I made sure that Jasek was taken care of, and that was it. And finally, one day, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? This isn't you. What are you doing? And so I decided to make the bed that day. I wasn't going to do anything else. I could have cared less. Still wasn't going to jump in the shower. Because that seemed like too much work. So I made the bed. And I have made the bed every day since that day. I was making the bed before that, but, it's kind of like when you count how many days sober. I'm not equating what I went through with an alcoholic or anything like that, but the days prior where you didn't drink really don't count once you make that commitment. And then a couple weeks later, I decided that I would jump in the shower once a week. Then it became twice a week. And with jumping in the shower comes changing clothes, because I could have cared less than what I was wearing. And then I started making better meals. And so everything was built on that foundation of making the bed. Because at that time, I guarantee you, if somebody would have told me, you can work your way out of it, but you got to start with washing the dishes, I would have laughed in their face and gone back to bed. Being completely blunt and honest with you guys. I would have laughed in their face. Yeah, right. Okay, sure. Making the bed takes under 2 minutes for me. Doing the dishes takes about 10. Do you see the difference here? When you are so low that you barely can see the light up there, there is no way for most people that they could sit there and do the dishes and then put them away and shine the sink. No, make the bed. There was just no way I could have done anything that required any more effort than what making the bed gave. Like I said, I was taking care of Jasek, so he was taken care of, because I am a mom at heart. So When you start climbing your mountain, the steps need to be small. Otherwise, you lose your footing and you fall back down. You need to keep the steps small. That is why now, when I start talking with people, I give them a choice. Make the bed, shine the sink. You choose. I don't know where you are mentally. I can guess by talking with you because I've been doing this long enough. And more often than not, it's make the bed. Oh, Jusek actually asked me last night. He said, Mommy, I was born early, right? And I said, yes. He says, and Jensen was born early, right? I said, yes. He said, well, how come I survived and Jensen didn't? And I was like, oh boy. I said, well, I can give you two separate reasons and you can cling to whichever one that you want. And he said, okay. I said, number one, the gods decided that they needed him. He was meant to be our guardian angel. He was meant to be there for us, just not physically. That was his job when he was born. He was meant not to survive so he could be our guardian angel. With Dallas going into the Marine Corps, granted it was a while later when Dallas went into the Corps, but he already knew he was going into the Corps, but to be that guardian angel. Or you can look at it that you were born at, hold on, I gotta do math. 4, 8. You were born 10 weeks early, and Jensen was born 15 weeks early. Hold on. 40, 25. Yeah, Jensen was born 15 weeks early. And the doctors had said, had he have been born 4 days later, he probably would have survived. So you can either take the medical reason or you can take the spiritual reason. It's up to you. And he's like, I think I'll take both. I said, okay. So everything in life happens for a reason. Every good, terrible, awful, happy, exciting thing happens in life for a reason. I have to believe that. If I would not have lost Jensen, I would not be sitting here today. I wouldn't be sitting here talking with you guys. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. It is to push us or shove us or guide us in a different direction than what we're having. Some of the things we may never understand, ever. But we're not meant to. It's in a bigger plan that's not meant for our eyes. Every person we meet comes into our life for a reason, for a purpose. It is either to help us, to teach us a lesson, or to give us joy. Every experience that happens is there to either help us, teach us, or give us joy. Everything, down to going grocery shopping, people. Okay? So, now that you guys have heard all that, let's get back to the swish and swipe, because after all, that is the monthly habit. Not so subtle change of topic. Oh, Oh, thank you, Laura. That's so sweet. That means a lot. Swish and swipe. Habit of the month. Once again, it's easy. Besides, who wants to go to the bathroom in a yucky bathroom? I don't want to go to the bathroom in a yucky bathroom at all. No. Not at all. So, wipe down the counters of the spots. Don't touch the bottles. Wipe down the counters. Wipe off the mirror. Just the spots. Actually, do the mirror first. Then the counter. Then get the top of the toilet and then swish out the inside of the toilet. Then throw the stuff that you just swished off the inside, the top of the toilet with into the, unless of course it's not toilet paper, and flush it. Okay? Oh, you guys don't need to be sorry. Thank you though, but you don't need to be sorry. Like I say, everything happens for a reason. It still hurts. And that's why March 29th, I never do sessions. But everything happens for a reason. It's part of my growth. I've had clients that I would never have had strictly because of that. Because they started talking with another mentor. And then the mentor realized that that was their biggest problem, was because they had lost a child. And then they streamed them my way because they couldn't understand, because you can't understand. Okay, so swish and swipe. Takes under 2 minutes. In the time that I just talked about it, you could have had it done. Laundry. I am looking forward to my honey going back to work to give me a break on laundry. I am sick and tired of all the towels because for some reason they can't reuse towels. I don't know why, but for some reason they cannot reuse towels when they go in the pool. I mean, if you would go to a community pool or to the lake or whatever, you would be reusing the towel. You'd be in the water, out of the water, in the water, out of the water, using the same towel. But for some reason at home, they can't do that. It's annoying. So now I have all the laundry done from last night and we're ready to start a new day. Pick up, put away. Guys, essential. Okay? Essential. That is essential. I got nowhere to hide them. And they all know how many we have. They know we have 3 Star Wars towels, 2 Minecraft towels, 3 triangles done towels, and 2 other ones. And they know how many towels we have. Okay. COVID, right? Everything that's not essential got shut down. Oh, no, I can't handle stuff under the couch. Everything got shut down. Only the essential stuff was going, right? Okay? That is your core 6, and that is pick up, put away. You do those 2 things, your house will look good. Okay? I'm serious. Pick up, put away is under those essentials. It does not have to be, oh, I could put them under the house. But then I'd worry that mold would come because I'm still scared to go under the house to see which ones have gotten moldy this year. I don't care if you have people in the house help you with it. They can help with their own stuff. I don't care how you do it. 5 minutes top of each hour, 2 minutes top of each hour. Just a lump in the middle, in the morning, in the middle, and at night. Don't care. Don't care if you just walk by and you see it and you pick it up and you put it away. Pick up, put away is essential. So get it done. If you don't know where to put it, and therein lies probably the biggest problem we face, not knowing where to put the stuff. If you don't know where to put it, you can figure out its function, and then put it in the room that has that same function. And there you go. Well, it shouldn't be constant. It should just be, okay, if I see something here and it belongs in the other room over there, then I'm going to take it into the other room over there. Last but not least, meal prep and clean the kitchen. Since I'm reevaluating my meals, I don't know what meal prep is going to include today. I need to figure it out. I know I want to make gyros today. We're going to have gyros. That's what we're going to have. We're going to have gyros. It's still heavy, but it's still light enough when you eat it that it's okay. Okay, which means I need to slice tomatoes, I need to thaw out meat, and I need to slice onions. I need to make a cucumber sauce. I should be writing this down. Hi, buddy. Somebody just got up.